Hello everyone, it's Meg. Welcome to a new reading vlog. I have really been in the mood to do another reading vlog and I'm trying to pace myself because now I'm kind of getting back into booktube a bit more. All I want to do is like film vlogs, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself because even though creating content ahead of time is amazing, sometimes I do it and then it just never ends up getting onto the internet, so I'm trying to pace myself a little bit with these vlogs. But it's Sunday evening and I just want to start a new vlog. So yeah, let me share with you guys what I am currently reading and my reading plans. So it is the beginning of June when I am starting to film this video. It's June 2nd and it is officially Pride Month, so happy Pride Month to all my queens out there. So obviously since it's Pride Month I am planning to read only queer books throughout the month of June. Obviously it is very important to read queer books throughout the whole year because Pride, it doesn't just happen during Pride Month, it is a whole year thing. So I have a little TBR, so I will share that with you. I don't know if I'll get to the other book during this vlog, it depends, we will see. But the book I'm currently reading, which is on my little June Pride TBR, is All the Young Men by Ruth Coker Burks and Kevin Carr O'Leary. I have actually read most of this. I started it in May, so I am over halfway through. I'm on chapter 26, which is page 268. So I haven't got that much left, to be honest. And this is a memoir about a woman called Ruth Coker Burks, and it's basically about her experience of being an AIDS activist during the 80s and 90s. And I've had this book on my shelf for a while. Kira got it me for my birthday, I believe, a couple of years ago. It's been here for a while, so I decided to finally pick it up, and I am absolutely adoring this book. I'm not really a massive reader of non-fiction and memoirs, even though it's something I would like to do, but this is such an incredible story. Ruth lived, or still lives, in, I think it's Arkansas? I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. I think it's Arkansas, like the southern part of America, and obviously kind of that part in particular of America there tends to be a lot of religion, and obviously during the AIDS crisis people had obviously it was like a new thing, people didn't know what it was, there was a lot of lack of understanding and a lot of people didn't like gay people. And this shows Ruth, who is a single mother, and this starts in the 80s, this book, and she's in her mid-20s at the start of this book, and it is basically about her journey, how she became an AIDS activist, how she helped hundreds and thousands of sick men dying from AIDS. And this woman is an absolute powerhouse, I would like to say. I cannot, these people should have a medal or something like that, some sort of honouring for the work that they do. Ruth did so much. She even went to the extent of going into dust bins to get perfectly, edible food out so she could feed all of these, she called them her guys, or that she was looking after. She got them into safe housing, she got them medication, she's raising awareness for obviously AIDS and HIV in obviously mainly gay men but also women. And it's just such a beautiful story about this one woman and how she has helped so many people during this obviously very tragic time. And it's not just about that, it's also about Ruth being a single mother and her being that church community and becoming an outsider because of being an AIDS activist, and also being a single mother and the challenges that come with that, and how she doesn't always want to do that alone, she wants to have that husband or that partner with her. And this book is just honestly absolutely spectacular. So I'm absolutely adoring this. This is going to be a 5-star read. I absolutely know it. So I'm really happy that I did finally get to this book because it's been way too long. I can't believe it took me so long to get to it. But yes, such a stunning story, and I love seeing like the friendships that Ruth creates throughout the book. She makes friends with people from gay bars, drag queens, other people who are like AIDS activists and doctors, and so many people. Yeah, it's just such a really wonderful, special book, and I'm so glad that this memoir is out in the world and Ruth is sharing her experience. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, absolutely stunning book, and I like to think I will finish this during this vlog because I haven't got that much left. I think I must have maybe about 100 max pages left, so I do want to try and finish this in the next week whilst I'm filming. And then before I move on to the other book that I have on my June TBR, I want to just update you guys on my book for my audiobook, which I'm still the same one that I've been reading for the past couple of vlogs, which is A Lady's Guide to Scandal by Sophie Irwin. I'm just taking my time with this. I kind of do with audiobooks, to be honest. So I am on chapter 20 now, so I have maybe just over 130 pages left, which is just over 3 hours, and I'm still having really fun time with this. I have just realised that I think this book is going to go a different way than what I thought it would. Like, it would end up in a different way than I thought it would. So I'm really intrigued to see how this is going to go, but like I said in previous vlogs, this is such just a fun historical fiction, and I love that it's set in Bath. I really love the characters, and yeah, it's just such a fun time. So I don't think I'll end up finishing this during this vlog. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, we will see, but yes, very much still enjoying this book. And then the other book I have on my June TBR is All About Romance by Daniel Tours? I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name, as usual, so sorry if I've pronounced it incorrectly, but this is a book that I bought last year when I was in Bath. I just seem to apparently be getting to all of those books in these last couple of vlogs. But this is a YA contemporary, and as soon as I kind of heard about this book and that it was coming out, I was like, absolutely, I need this. And this is written by a northern writer, which I love. It's set in a small northern town kind of near Newcastle, and it's about our main character called Roman, who is openly gay, queer and non-binary teenager. And from what I gather, one day they get postcards from somebody called Big Red, and Roman wants to try and find out who this person is. So I feel like it's a bit of like it's a romance. I'm sure it'll be kind of like a coming of age story as well. Just sounds so fun, and honestly, when I saw the cover, I was like, absolutely, I do really enjoy this cover. But yeah, it just seems like a really fun book. Like I said, I don't think I'll end up getting to it during this vlog. But we will see. I might at least start it because I would like to finish this book before next week, because I am going to London like this coming weekend, because my sister is in her first professional show, which is so exciting. So me and my family are going down to London to go and obviously watch it and support it, so that'll be really fun. I love going down to London, so it'll just be like a fun little trip. So I'm going to try and have this vlog so it'll carry on onto that weekend, so I can do a few little clips of whilst we're away, which will be fun. So yeah, those are my reading plans. That is kind of a little bit of like content that I'm hoping to include in this vlog, a little like trip to London moment. So I've just had a nice chilled day today. I've done some cleaning up because I was away last weekend as well for a wedding, for a family wedding, so I've only just unpacked like a week later, but oh well. So that is it, and I'm gonna chill for the rest of the evening. I think I'm going to have a bath, and I'm either going to read or catch up on some new YouTube videos. There's some people who've been posting more regularly again like me, and I love that. I know Kat has, and Kira's posted a new vlog, so I think I'm going to maybe watch that. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to filming a vlog, especially during Pride Month, obviously. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this vlog. I'm really looking forward to just, filming another video. BookTube has been bringing me so much joy this year, especially because I've had a little bit of like a rough patch with my mental health for the most of this year so far, which has really been, you know, annoying. It has sucked, and it still is very much up and down, but rejoining and re-entering this community and creating content has been such a joy, and such a little release for me. So yeah, it's just been really wonderful and special, and hopefully I will continue to do it, because I've got some really exciting videos that I have planned, especially for like the end of this month and also next month, because next month is my birthday month. So obviously there's going to be a birthday vlog, but we're not going to think about that right now because obviously there is much more content to come before then. So I think I'm going to go and have a bath now and do some reading or watch some YouTube videos, and I'll probably update you guys when I've done some progress with my reading. Hopefully I will finish this week, because it is a bit bulky to carry around, I must admit, and I don't want to take this on the train. So I am back home from London and I had such a nice weekend. It's always wonderful going down south, especially kind of going to London. We stayed in Henley and went to London for the day to go and see my sister in her show. She was amazing. Show was not so amazing, but I guess that is all part of the experience. Yeah, I always love going down to London. I haven't been in kind of like the more central part of London in a good couple of years, so it's really nice to be back, and I definitely need to go back and just spend some time exploring London at some point in the near future. And I really want to go book shopping and visit so many of the indie bookshops in London. So if you would like that idea of being a video at some point, please let me know in the comments. That would be a super fun thing to do. But yeah, really enjoyed myself, nice to be away, and I'm very much looking forward to whenever I next go back, because there's such a good energy for me in London. I am always in such awe. Maybe it's because, you know, I live in the country, but yeah, there's always such good energy around London, and there's always so much to see and do. And it's such an inspiring place, even though it is a bit chaotic at times. But yeah, I really love London. I do like to think I could live there, but I think in the reality I don't think I could do it. Not enough quiet spaces and open green spaces. But you know, a girl can wish. So whilst I was away, I finished my current read, which was All the Young Men. And I absolutely adore this book. I pretty much said everything I needed to say, I think, at the beginning of this video, but this is a 5-star read. This is such an incredible story about one woman battling AIDS in her, you know, in an area where they didn't really want anything to do with it. And she made such an impact on so many people's lives, and I don't think many people knew about it, at least on a slightly bigger scale, until this book was released. And yes, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Ruth is an absolutely phenomenal person. Like I said, she changed so many people's lives. She helped so many people, even if she wasn't able to save them. And yes, she's just such an inspiration, and this is obviously a book about such an important time in history that definitely needs to be discussed more. And yes, if you're looking for a new memoir, especially one surrounding like the AIDS epidemic, I 100% recommend this. It's such an easy read, so interesting, so awe-inspiring, and I'm so glad I finally got to read it because it has been on my shelf for a while, so I'm so glad that I finally got around to picking it up. And then I started reading the other day my next book, which is all about romance by Daniel Torres. I think that might be how you pronounce their name, not quite sure. But this is a book, again, I've had on my shelf for nearly a year, and it's a YA, and I picked it up mainly because of the cover and also because it's set in the north, and as a northern girlie I appreciate that. So I think I can't remember whether I touched on this in the beginning of the vlog, but like I said, it's a YA coming of age story. It's about our main character called Roman, who lives in a little seaside town not far from Newcastle, and basically they are the only non-binary person who is out in their school in year 11, and they are also gay and queer, and this book starts off when they get a postcard signed from somebody called Big Red, and I think basically this is a coming age story, but also Roman figuring out who Big Red is, and I am really enjoying it so far. I am on page 97. So I was reading this on the train on the way to and from London yesterday, and it was really fun read. It's very easy. I think it is already dealing with some slightly heavier topics such as like homophobia and bullying and all that sort of thing, so obviously content warning for that, but I think Roman is a great character. I'm really looking forward to seeing where this story goes, and it's a very easy writing style to read, and yeah, I think I am really enjoying this so far, and I am looking forward to where it goes. Obviously not got many thoughts yet because I'm not very far into it, but I think I should be able to get through this relatively quickly, which will be good. So those are my reading updates and my updates from when I was away at the weekend. I did do a little bit of footage when I was in London, and for some reason some of it went cinematic, so it might be slightly slowed down, so if I can't change that, sorry if it's like that. I don't know why. I have a relatively new phone, so I'm still figuring out how to use it. So I actually have unpacked and I'm just gonna chill for a bit, watch some YouTube videos. I was playing quite a lot of Animal Crossing whilst we were away, which was really nice. Could play Animal Crossing actually. I'm in between either playing Animal Crossing at the moment, continuing to watching some YouTube videos because there's some fun ones that have come up, or to start editing the video for this week. We shall see, or at least plan a video that I want to film tomorrow. But yeah, so that's my update, that's my weekend. I'm gonna go and just chill and relax before I'm back at work tomorrow, and then I will update you guys when I have most likely some more reading updates. Hopefully I will get through this book, probably not by the end of this vlog, but I'm gonna give it a go because I'm definitely wanting to catch up on my reading goals because I'm nearly at 10 books from when I am filming this video that I've read this year. So we're slowly getting there, we're slowly getting back into the rhythm of making time to read, and I love that for me. Look at him there, wondering what I'm doing, thinking why I'm disturbing him. So I have been editing this vlog and I have not done an outro because I've been too lazy to do an outro until I have clearly finished editing this vlog, so I'm going to do one now. So I actually ended up finishing All About Romance by Daniel Torse when I was filming the vlog, which was like last week. Was it last week? I think it was last week when I finished doing that. And I really enjoyed this book. It's been so long since I've read a YA, and even though I have grown out of YA, at least for the most part, I just enjoyed this so much. You know, like obviously it's a different age group and stuff like that, and the topics are sometimes slightly different, aimed at a slightly younger audience, but yeah, I think YAs are just like a really great like escape sometimes, and kind of something if you want something a little bit not necessarily easier as in what the book is about, but in terms of like writing style and stuff. Sometimes, you know, I don't think I'm explaining myself very well, but sometimes it's just nice to read a YA, if you get what I mean. I think this is a 5-star read for me. Like I said in my last clip about this book, obviously was really enjoying it. I'd only just started it, so I didn't have many opinions, but I love the representation. Obviously there's loads of rep in this book, and it's amazing to read a book where the main character is non-binary. I don't think I've ever read a book thus far with a non-binary main character, which is appalling from my part, but it's amazing to see that in a YA book, and the things that Roman goes through. Obviously a lot of homophobia, transphobia, a lot of people like just denying who they are and how they are treated by teachers, by pupils. But I really love the storyline. Like I said, there's a romance in it which I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the friendships as well and the family. Roman has such a supportive mum, and I really love that. It's nice to see obviously somebody who has a parent in a book, who has such a supportive parent and, you know, absolutely loves them no matter who they are and how they dress and express themselves. I think that's so beautiful, and it very much shows the reality of being a queer teenager kind of in this day and age, and how you are perceived, like I said, by many different people, all kinds of people. And I think that this is going to be a very inspirational book to all those like queer non-binary kids who are of a similar age, kind of in high school, who are maybe either closeted, not ready, or feel safe enough to come out, or who are already out. I feel like this is such a beautiful book, and I feel like a lot of people, especially obviously like I said, queer teenagers, will be able to see themselves in this. And like I said, Roman is a fantastic character. I love their personality, how they are not afraid to be who they are, and how they express themselves through fashion and all that sort of thing, and all their film references. They love films. So yes, overall just really enjoyed this novel, and I highly recommend if you are looking for a like fun YA that obviously deals with a lot of like heavy topics as well, but deals with them in such a great way. So that is it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like I got to do quite a lot of reading. Obviously I read a whole book, and I finished my last book, the memoir. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I will leave my Instagram and Goodreads in the description down below if you'd like to see more bookish content that you will not find on this channel. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you again very soon. Bye guys.